All things considered, in the wake of energizing 165,000% in its initial year of activity, Axie endlessness has the crypto local area persuaded there is sufficient interest to push the brand to push its cost above $1,000 soon. Also, however, Axie's financial backer and expert projections may not be basically as excited as they were the point at which the symbolic costs were revitalizing in late 2021. Essentially everybody concurs that it will arrive before 2030. These forecasters are alive to the speed with which Axie limitlessness has developed, having onboarded multiple million everyday clients in somewhat more than a year. They likewise concur that Axie vastness will undoubtedly expand Axie's tokens utilization case and request once it dispatches the various projects and ventures a work in progress on the Axie biological system. However, much more critically, they are alive to the job that both of these expansionary moves will play in assisting Axie with coming to $1,000. Anyway, when will Axie endlessness reach $1,000? Will AXSW ultimately reach $5,000? And what will it be worth in 2025? Give us answer these three inquiries. Access detail underneath. To start with, however, we glance back at how Axie has acted before and look at the effect it will have on Axie token's future cost activity. Axie vastness, Axie, value history 2020 to 2022. Axie vastness tokens were first benefited to the general population through an ICO in November 2020, retailing at $0.1. At the point when they sent off in the open business sectors, information from CoinMarketCap shows that they finished their most memorable day of dynamic exchanging selling above 15 cents. The send-off of the Pivot Limitlessness token agreed with the beginning of what might be famously known as the mid-2021 crypto market rally. This, in addition to the developing ubiquity of the play-to-procure blockchain games, helped Axie token set it all up with an upturn. By 2nd January 2021, the token broke above $1, meaning a 1,000% worth addition in under 2 months. By the last 7-day stretch of April, Axie had pushed its worth to $10 prior to plunging to $4 during the mid-May advertised crash. As a demonstration of the developing interest for the Axie token and the developing ubiquity of the Axie limitlessness game, the altcoin had a quick bounce back and energized to $50 by August, rose to $100 in October, and ultimately set its ongoing all-time high of $165 on 6 November 2021. 2 months after the pinnacle cost, bears have assumed control over the market in a move that has seen the ERC20 symbolic shed near 70% of the untouched high. The plunge regardless, Axie vastness has detailed a steady expansion in the quantity of dynamic day-to-day players. The quantity of dynamic wallets and dealers on the Axie vastness NFT commercial center has likewise been on the ascent, and both are markers that Axie is prepared for a bounce back. But one more time of remarkable and outsized worth increases. Anyway, will Axie vastness, Axie, reach $1,000? All things considered, Axie vastness token costs will keep rising and reach $1,000. The way that the game and biological system are still in their formative stages, the Axie token still in cost disclosure, says that we have not seen the best of the altcoin yet. Pushing ahead, the Axie endlessness engineers have implied about the operationalization of the Lunatia metaverse, with more land thing offering, further moves up to the Axie limitlessness application, and the possible change of this biological system into an informal community. These, in addition to a recuperating crypto market, are supposed to give Axie token the genuinely necessary kick back to life, and most likely assist its cost with crossing above $1,000 in the following 3 to 10 years. However, is a for every symbolic valuation of $1,000 for Axie even practical? Most of crypto financial backers and investigators it is conceivable and back the case with this clarification. They hold that with a greatest inventory of 270 million Axie tokens, a $1,000 cost would just push its general market cap to $270 billion, which is truly plausible. All in all, when do crypto specialists and financial backers anticipate that Axie should reach $1,000? Experts anticipate that Axie costs should keep ascending at a moderate speed within a reasonable time frame. They, notwithstanding, note that this upswing will be somewhat sluggish and that Axie token's cost activity for the following couple of years will be fairly discouraged. They, for example, can see it transcending its ongoing ATH in 2024 and at last making it to $1,000 in 2029. Are additionally persuaded that Axie token's worth addition will just assemble pace in the last 50% of this long period. In any case, they are a smidgen more hopeful on its general cost activity, seeing that they hope to bounce back and transcend ATH in late 2023 and break over the $1,000 focus in 2028. The generally hopeful crypto savants join the little rundown of respectable experts who accept that Axie can break above $1,000 in the following 5 years. In their examination of the altcoin, they show that it will undoubtedly bounce back by April 2022 and rally to $1,000 by November 2025. Specialized investigators at Governor Capital, nonetheless, convey the day for the most idealism about the Symbolic's future cost activity. These are sure that Axie can bounce back and transcend AF by April 2022, preceding raising a ruckus around town achievement in October 2023. Will a share vastness, Axie, in the end reach $5,000? It is conceivable that a share vastness token costs will keep rising and ultimately reach $5,000. As a result of their restricted stock, all things considered, the pouring in of additional clients after the extension of the share limitlessness environment will ignite requests sufficiently able to push Axie's token costs towards $5,000. In any case, there are a few colossal handles remaining in Axie's token's way to $100. First is its drawn-out greatest stockpile. Given its 270 million most extreme stockpile, getting to $5,000 would have to get its market cap above $3.6 trillion, over 2 times the current crypto industry market cap. Others have contended that despite the fact that the blockchain gaming metaverses are supposed to develop at a fast rate, Axie faces fierce opposition from much more famous gaming metaverses, as Decentraland and Facebook's Meta. They feel somewhat wary on the maintainability of a share boundlessness's compensation to procure model. Considering this, they feel like there will be adequate interest to push Axie's token cost up by the 100x, expected to get it to $5,000. Most experts, in this manner, presume that it will be profoundly improbable for a share vastness tokens to reach $5,000 in the following 10 years. What will a share limitlessness, Axie, be worth in 2025? Essentially everybody anticipates that the Axie token should be worth more than its ongoing business sector cost in 2025. Yet, unique crypto specialists have profoundly disparate perspectives on exactly how high a SHU token costs can move inside the following 3 years, with the greater part putting its worth at somewhere in the range of $700 and $4,900. At Conquora, crypto specialists are persuaded that the altcoin costs will continue to rise, conceivably bounce back before the finish of 2022, and keep ascending prior to coming to $720 toward the finish of 2025. Quite a bit of these, the investigators figure, will be driven by a recuperating crypto market and the send-off of additional overhauls and improvements on the share boundlessness environment. At RippleCoin News, crypto investigators are likewise persuaded that further organizations moves up to the share boundlessness environment, developing local area backing, will help Axie token value recuperate and set go for the gold.